Maximo World 2025 is right around the corner. So what's Banetti doing there? What are we doing with our SmartStart AI for the Maximo application suite? Let's talk about that. This is some cool stuff. This is fun. The way things have changed, the way AI has penetrated our lives and the technology is incredible. And it's done so to the point that I would say we are relaunching Banetti. And we are going back to our base and foundationally saying, here's what we know, here's what we're good at, and here's how AI fits into that. And here are the new tools out there. Here's what Mass 9 looks like versus, Maximo 4, 5, 6, 7, and infusing AI into all of the discussions. And even where it's not necessarily capable or practical today, we are applying it to understand how it should be capable in the near future so that we're ready for it, planning for it now. At the end of all of this, as a relaunch, what we are looking at is how we help our customer partner enterprises drive their reliability, their predictability, their compliance, and their overall asset lifecycle management programs. Because that's what, from this end-to-end process in a production world, from this asset-centric view of the world, that's what it takes to remain efficient, competitive, and a leader in your given industry. There's a lot of ground to cover already, and it's coming at us at light speed. The innovation is so incredibly fast, and when we look at that, there's invariably we all are at some point going, well, I'm so far behind, but wait a minute, there's so much coming. When do I start? Do I start now? Do I wait? And the answer is you have to start now, because other people are already leveraging it and moving. And the key is to plan for continuous innovation, not to plan for something that remains static. And we have to take action now. This is the age-old question of, if you're not growing, are you dying? And yeah, more than ever, that's true right now. If our business isn't growing, it's dying. And we as Banetti have to be leveraging AI. And you as our customers have absolutely got to be leveraging AI. There's too much at stake. Countries like China are too far ahead right now. We're not going to catch up by throwing more people at it. So how do we approach this? We approach it by leveraging some of the tools that we've historically built and infusing them with AI as we push them into mass. And I would say that front line is our SmartStart AI platform. So we built SmartStart like a decade ago to help customers baseline and start at the maturity level that they are currently at. We predefined 6 levels of maturity in there. And then it grows as you go and helps you grow as you go. And again, this is all configuration in Maximo, with that focus on leading indicators versus lagging, constantly measuring you, telling you how you're performing, helping you build knowledge appropriately for where you're at. So you're building the knowledge that will allow you to take the next step. And when you're ready, it tells you, so that you can then go in and say for your site, hey, we've moved to this next maturity level. And then your screens will represent, your dashboards and KPIs will shift accordingly. Your workflow will reroute accordingly based upon that maturity level you're at. And it's about working with you at the level you're at so that you can work the fastest, most efficient, most complete for where you are. And that's what allows us to build good data that we use to build information and knowledge that becomes long-term, accessible, usable, deployable, referenceable in our organizations. And this is where the competitive advantage comes from. So our job for you is to deliver that platform. We maintain it, we support you. We are your concierge for your mass reliability, predictability, compliance, and asset lifecycle management. What you have to do is decide to move. You don't have to know where you're going. You don't have to know what the next step is. You just have to know that you're going to move. Our job as your concierge is to come meet you where you are, understand where you want to be, and work with you to define the roadmap and get you started on step one of that at the starting line. When that happens, when we enable you, you'll be amazed at how quickly you can grow, how capable your staff is. And the results are immediate. The return on investment is seen usually within the first 6 months, definitely within a year. If it sounds too good to be true, it's because rarely do we ever approach things this way. We always overcomplicate it. Let's simplify it. If you're wondering how it fits you, I understand. There's a lot of complexity in what you do out there. But we don't have to build all the complexity in. That's what you still have humans for. What we have to do is get the process right so the humans can build the knowledge base so that the AI can start to take over that complexity. It's not going to do it on day one. So you're still wondering, trying to figure out where to go? Talk to us. It's not going to happen on its own. Give us a call. Hit us up. sales@Banetti.com. It's time to act. Get ready with Banetti. Like, subscribe. See you at Maximo World.